Hello, viewers. I'm SB,
And I am the Amabel.
the one and only, and welcome back to Thief 2 The Metal Age, where shit is about to go down at the Mechanist Cathedral. Is the Mechanist Cathedral, is this, it's called Soulforge? Soulforge Cathedral? I guess so, it makes sense.
I suppose so. Up until this point, they've just been calling it the Mechanist Cathedral, though, so
Yeah, but
I
the,
don't know.
the, the title is Mission. This guy comes from somewhere. So some shit has transpired. We are kind of dropped into the middle here. The alarm is going to go off instantly, and somehow that's not going to let Karis find out what we are up to. I mean, he knows we're in here, but that's not the same thing as him knowing we're trying to bring the servants home to rust gas his ass. So, yeah, let's figure out how to do that.
Garrett, are you not? So, once again we are met. And the woman of the woods, didst thou come here together? But lo, how easily evil is felled when the righteous hold the mace. Thou art transparent to me, Garrett. Even now I can see thou seekest to stop me, but there is naught you can do. My chamber resists all manner of infiltrations, even from a skilled man such as thyself. The servants hearken to my instructions only, and even now await my commands. Maybe I've waited overmuch. Okay, thine intrusion has been my cue to begin now the final preparations. May the world be ready for the builder's arrival. I fear you not, Garrett, that I have dispatched some of the builder's children to intercept you. Thou too will perish, and trouble me no more.
Boy, that's a reading of that. So we see the scattered robots around here, the builders, children that Victoria's already dealt with. And we just gotta figure out where in this cathedral is the beacon thing, and also how does it work, and also can I even operate it? My
I
assumption would
believe
be
in
my
you.
assumption would be no, no. Of course we can't operate it. That's ridiculous. Why would he allow it to be operated by anyone other than himself? But we're here on the mission, so by the law of video games, it must be possible. Upstairs seems wise. Factory Bay C.
Certainly, if we failed to stop him, it would be quite an ending.
I doubt they have done up a rad you lose cinematic for the situation, but they should have. Instructions. Place source material or materials into funnel on top of machine. Products will emerge at other end. Those are barely instructions. The bellowing machine. Okay. Well, we have one of these in case this becomes a critical part of our plan. One of the children fetched me today by order of Father Karras to visit him at the chamber in which he now cloisters. It was quite unexpected, as was the conversation which followed. I was able to speak with Father Karras through the slits in the door. He ordered me to find him some new street people to convert into servants. Respectful, I ventured to ask him wherefore, since our supply of necrotic mutox gas containers is gone, and we have no need for mindless slaves when the builder's children are such efficient workers. He told me that the children could not manipulate some things with their appendages as well as a human might, and I was greatly shocked to hear Father Karras make such a comparison. Nevertheless, I pressed on and inquired why did he not simply ask us, his devout followers, to perform for him whatever tasks he might require of such a nature. At this, Father Karras became quite furious and bellowed at me through the door, demanding that I comply with his wishes and asking who I believed would be suitable fodder for servants, if not beggars and the like. I was much afeared at his assailment, but then he stopped quite suddenly, as though some truth had just occurred to him, and without further explanation bid me never mind, to go back about my normal business. I should like to do so, but 'twas not long ago that this transpired, and already I have been called off to some new, special duty by another missive from one of the children. I shall finish this account when I return. Yeah. Am concerned?
A little bit, yeah.
Look at your tiny little body.
Aww.
This does not feel like enough arrows for the level of bullshit we're gonna have to put up with here. Do you have a weapon? I'm not even sure. I'm gonna water arrow it, I guess, but it's not clear to me like how much of a threat this thing actually poses. Wait, did that really not do it? Okay. We can't all be taking 2 arrows each. A dark chamber into which we cannot see. Canst not. Into which canst not we see.
Did we receive a map at all?
We received an amalgamating machine for amalgamations. Oh, I believe we are filling in this map as we go. Well.
Okay.
All right. Place source materials into basin on side of machine. Flip lever to activate machine. Products will emerge from tube. Just like making babies.
Is that where babies come from?
Yep, you just flip the lever on the side of the machine. And out comes a baby. You know, from the tube. The baby tube. Gosh, I hope my mother, who was in labor with me for like 50 hours, never watches this series.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you were that's a lot of hours.
Sweetie,
Also,
I have always been larger than life. Always.
and twice as natural.
I feel like we should, I don't know, like, not that I really want there to be one necessarily. I kind of do. But I feel like there should be a clock, right? I feel like we are on the clock here. Was ist das?
Oh.
What is that? What is that? That is a scouting orb. Curious.
I also hope your mother doesn't watch this series, sweetheart, because
For like a bunch of reasons, right?
yeah, I'm thinking like, wait a second, your mom likes me and thinks that I'm a nice, sweet person, and
You are.
doesn't. Okay, but she has not encountered some of, I don't say certain things in mixed company, as it were. So,
Amabel, literally anyone could be watching this.
I mean, I've seen the viewership numbers, sweetheart. I don't think that's true.
No, that's the thing I said is right. Anyone.
Any two could be watching this.
Any up to 4 or 5, maybe even.
Thank you so much for having me do whatever it is I do while you play these games. It's a nice way to spend some time with you, and
Look at that one spot of conspicuous metal grating to attach a vine arrow to.
that's pretty good. Makes me feel included in the fabric of your life.
That's very sweet. You don't have to.
Well,
All right, I definitely want to shut this thing down before we head in here. Your butt's unauthorized. Got him.
Got him!
His butt is unauthorized. Hearing noises. Alright. I was rejected. The arrow kicked me off. Or the vine kicked me off. What is going on with this vine? Please, may I climb? Thank you. Okay, I had to say please. We can always, reinstantiate if I need to get back down that way.
Why choose the side of villainy, Garrett? Why the side of the witch woman?
Yeah, just
With
keep
you as
prattling
aid,
away.
my plans could have been so much further along. It would have been most advantageous.
The thing saw me for a moment there, but getting stationary in the dark broke it. Wow, the heavy breathing of these guards is wild.
Look carefully. Learn the location of the intruder.
That's a loud floor. Yeah, a big part of the reason we might want to stay off the floor in this level is just all of the surfaces look real loud. In the top of the head, nerd.
My wish list for Thief 3 is people die with one arrow in the face. Or head. Because generally, I feel that's how arrows work.
Yeah. I mean, that was like arguably, only arguably a person, I think. And I mean that in more of a way than I usually mean it about the mechanists. Like that I think that one was like servanted.
Okay.
That's
Well, still.
why the breathing was so weird.
Yeah, well, still, it's like, in these games, every...
Okay. Nobody heard the fall.
In these games, it's like every guard is Toshiro Mifune in Throne of Blood.
Oh, come on. That was a hit. Okay, so we've discovered some storage chambers here with what look like pretty standard door locks. Hell yeah. That is the only time I will say anything positive about the lockpicking this episode.
I feel like too many doors are locked in this game.
I feel like too
It's like-
many doors are multi-locked for sure. Like the lock thing that requires you to switch back and forth between the picks. Because it's just like, it takes forever and it doesn't actually add any difficulty. And to a certain extent, it takes forever. Is it adding like time pressure, right? But if you're managing your time at all, it's just not a big deal.
Yeah. Like, I don't know about you, but like, I have, in homes I've lived in, there have been several doors that locked. But mostly I didn't lock them. Outside door, yes. Inside door, no.
Actually, I don't think that person's coming back. Yeah, they breathe in a very labored way. Trying so hard to close this door. Okay, so there's just like a lot of metal pieces around here. I wonder if we're going to end up having to learn how to build. Like, we have those machines, right?
Hmm.
And a lot of spare chunks of robots and stuff. I bet we're going to end up having to learn how to build something. So we storage room 1. May as well unlock this as well, because we're probably going to need access to it eventually. The patrols in here are not tight enough for it to really be, like, reasonable for you to get caught. Oh, hey, those are just explosives. Those I will take for sure. What is this? Okay, I'm allowed to just bank as much quicklime mixture as I would like. Flare mixture. Spring wiring. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to put this stuff in the... I didn't realize it was gonna go into our inventory. I thought it might be like a run back and forth kind of thing. Yeah, alright, let me grab this all now so we don't have to come back for it. Good old Bantam node. Shit, that's what I thought.
Fine, whatever that was.
That's much more laughter than the servants. The servant one is kind of a creepy crying that is also kind of laughing. That one is clearly just laughing.
I have built so many things. I have made servants from street scum. I've made towering arches from raw ore. I have built to glorify him that is builder and teacher. If ever I did a thing, it was always for him. He knows this. For he knows all.
His performance is becoming a little, a little uncertain in a way that makes me quite nervous.
Yeah.
He is really talking himself into something, and I like that. I like that approach to it, rather than having him be just like a totally implacable fanatic.
Do not.
I think having the servants as the guards here and having them be, not very good at it and kind of sad, I think that helps a lot with the atmosphere. Maybe it's not making for the most challenging, final or pentultimate or whatever level, but it's making for one that's affecting. There's an eeriness to this that I'm finding really compelling.
These plans are already gone. I'm assuming none of these are pickable. Oh, okay, hold on. Something's been left behind. An unmarked key. Good, always good. The guiding beacon blueprints. Obtain a signal bolt and a steel plate from storage room 2. Put the signal bolt through the bellowing machine in factory bay C. Stage 1 piece will be manufactured. Transform the stage 1 piece with the rolling machine in factory bay A. Stage 2 piece will be manufactured. Manufacture a regulating round. See separate blueprints. Merge the stage 2 piece and the regulating round with the sealing machine in factory bay D. The stage 3 piece will be manufactured. Put the stage 3 piece through the fusing machine in factory bay E. Is this the other one? No. To Brother Kelsis, regarding the proper usage of the guiding beacon. As thou knowest, the servants are controlled by the 8 signal towers located on the roof of the cathedral. Normally, these signal towers communicate instructions that I myself issue unto the servants from within my protective chamber. However, when the time comes to modify the servants, we will use these signal towers to transmit the guiding beacon instead. In my wisdom, I have made it easy to do this without necessitating difficult adjustments to the signal towers. Firstly, thou must get the guiding beacon. Only one hath been manufactured, and I am controlling access to it by keeping it always with me inside my protective chamber. Since thou art a loyal and industrious follower of Karis, if I am unavailable, thou hast my permission to manufacture a new one. The blueprints are stored in the plans room. Bringeth then the guiding beacon to the signal room on the 3rd floor of the northern apse. There thou wilt see the machine that produces the signal used by the signal towers. It has 2 slots, signal slot A and B. At all times, the device which transmits my instructions must be connected to signal slot A. However, thou canst connect the guiding beacon to signal slot B. Do this at thy leisure, for 'twill not interrupt my control over the servants. Yet another step is required to activate the guiding beacon thou hast prepared. Only when thou art certain thou hast my consent, thou mayest take this final step. Go to the signal towers. At the base of each thou shalt find a lever. Flip the lever from A to B. This will cause that tower to transmit from signal slot B instead of signal slot A. The servants will hear the guiding beacon and begin their journey back to me, here at the Soulforge Cathedral. When they all arrive, thou must immediately switch the signal towers back to A, so I can give the servants further instructions, as the servants cannot hear my instructions when the signal towers are set to B. Note, it is possible to expedite the process, as thou may recall from our discussion of the principles of redundant signal potency. My calculations indicate that thou needest only to set 6 of the 8 signal towers to B, in order for that signal to be now the dominant one, your revered leader, Karis. So this is a fucking trap.
This is just what I was looking for.
It's tough.
Now I've got a real plan.
It's tough because it's video games. Like, that is written in such a way as, like, this is exactly what you would have to do to override my evil schemes. Right?
Yeah.
Like, but this being a video game, I do, like, I don't know. We don't really have another play, so I guess we're going to do it. But it is bad. But the writing of it is bad.
Yeah.
Don't know how to operate these plates yet. That's just a frog beast egg. That's fun. That's not interactable. Okay. I think it's just a darker brick. I thought I saw that last mission's got me all jumpy. You know, there's only so much contrivance you can throw at a thing, right?
Yeah. Now, did we go to storage room 2 and get the stuff from it? I remember going to storage room 1, and you were going to go to 2
What
to
the
get the
fuck?
stuff.
Why is that thing invulnerable? I'm gonna try one more time. That was a very good shot, in my opinion. Where's this? The northern apse. Okay. Let's fall back and start working on this thing. Okay. So, we need a lot of parts. We have a lot of parts. Is it the one that's just labeled papyrus? No, this is the one. Guiding beacon. Okay. Signal bolt, steel plate. Well, I definitely have a steel plate. Do we have a signal bolt? The stuff in my inventory is not in alphabetical order either. It kind of is, but not entirely. No, we don't have a signal bolt. Nothing we have is a signal bolt. That's a Bantam node. Are you a signal bolt? You are. Okay, cool. No, why do you have to turn? It is shooting stuff at me for sure. If it comes in here, I'm gonna try to trick it with the shit. I was hoping it didn't have 90 degrees to the side vision. Shit, I was really expecting that door to actually like open and close correctly.
Again, I see thee, thief. Cease thy slitherings. Be gone from here, or perish. I have important preparations to attend to.
Perfect darkness. We just...
Help not escape.
Boy, you're not fooled by that at all. That thing knew exactly where I was in a way that sucks a lot of
Killed
ass.
that fool Truart. Was it thee? Or that woman of the woods? Truart. It amused me to learn he'd been murdered. He was but a bumbling pawn who thought himself king. He provided me with material to create servants, but he was useless for stopping the pagans. Or thee.
Come on. Okay. Very good. Very important. We should, in theory, be able to come around behind the other one, too, now. No, that one's very sensitive to audio. Alright, I had a plan. We picked up some mines.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't really a plan. This is just use mine. Sufficient?
Looks like.
Sufficient. Okay. It's like fully shooting saw blades at me. Okay, so signal bolt and steel plate. So the signal bolt needs to go to the bellowing machine. We saw that. Let's do that. Wait, upstairs, right? Signal bolt to the bellowing machine. No, wait. The room I want is before this room, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Alright, that was a little clumsy. I'm embarrassed. What is that sound? Something's going on out there that I don't care for. Alright, signal bolt into the bellowing machine. Cool, great, thanks. Trying to make sure I don't fall into the bellowing machine. And also that I don't fall off of it. Garrett, fucking go. Alright. I'm stuck on the ladder. Alright, well there's your stage 1 piece. I don't know how that's what happened, but we'll take it. That is science.
Okay.
Alright. The rolling machine in Factory Bay A. So this is Factory Bays C and B. A is to the left of us somehow. But it wouldn't imagine it would be on the ground floor. Maybe it is. Maybe the machine is. It's that big room that we started in, I think.
Hmm.
I am concerned. I'm concerned about going back out there because there's a noise coming from that place. Also, there's this thing patrolling across it now. Alright. We'll make it work. I got splashed by something. Didn't even see what.
Hmm.
Where's my other mine? Oh my god, just flip through my inventory as quickly as I can. Alright. Oh, hi. Shit. Please don't hit me with a thing right now. I'm running very fast. Alright. Here, raise sword. Yeah. Okay, cool, great. Love to be thanked.
Oh.
Shit, fuck. Fire arrow? What do you think? Yeah.
You also did it. Okay. And really, is there any problem that can't be solved with the fire arrow?
Okay, there's a couple of big machines out here. Which one is this? There's still that watcher over there that I don't know how to deal with. I'd be surprised if the watchers in here had a way to be turned off at all. Alright, what machine are you?
That looks like a rolling
That
machine
is
to
indeed
me.
a rolling machine. Place source material into basin on top of machine. Insert steel plate into chute on side of machine. Okay. Come on. I took some steel plates. I know I did. Push button. Okay. Pretty simple. Read all the instructions before beginning to operate any machine, kids. Don't do the thing I've just done. Indeed, the stage 2 piece. Okay. So now, with this...
When I sit in judgment, the builder for
Hold on a second, you. We had to take this and the regulating round to Factory Bay D. So we don't know about the regulating round, and we don't know where Factory Bay D is. So this is the next part of our concern.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be around here somewhere.
and he asked, Carus, what hast thou built? I will answer thusly. I have built a church for thee, solid and good, and also for thee countless structures. I have forged millions of children, wrought innumerable tools, all in your name. He will be pleased, and I will take my place by his side.
Yeah, he is. He is very uncomfortable with the path that he has chosen, is the vibe I'm getting here. He's really like, no, this is right. This is good. I'm sure. I'm so sure. I'm so certain. Can you feel my certainty right now? Okay. I would like it to be noted that was much less on than several of the water arrows I shot earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, here we are.
I await the day that Paris will reveal his plan in full. Be notified now. Hostility and violence.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. That did not finish the job. Okay. Running. I really thought there was no way 2 fire arrows wasn't going to get us there. Frog beasts explode. Holy shit! Alright, ambush him, little guy. No, don't just jump out into the open. Look at it run. Okay. Well, bad news on using frog beasts to kill these things. They're smart enough to attack the frog beasts. Yeah, and we're kind of out of explosives. I can't imagine a gas arrow is going to have any effect.
No, I think we tried that before.
Hey, over here. Okay. We're just going to draw it into the loop and then leave. Go back in where it came out of, and hopefully it will not notice. Alright, I didn't much like my chances of being able to sneak past 2 of them in that doorway and then another one actually in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I was right on. I think that was a valid concern. Did it see me? Not actually sure. I wonder if we can figure out how to manufacture some explosives. We got a lot of manufacturing tools here. Oh boy. What does that plaque say? Okay, this is Factory Bay D. Good to know. We're still short some plans that have been removed from the planning area. Gotta make sure we're looking to the plants that Victoria grew, because she's been providing us with some supplies here. Okay, there's just 10 million of these damn things. They are absolutely everywhere. Wonder. Nope. Well, that's not great. Yeah, Garrett definitely cannot make that jump. Now, they shoot big bombs that just ricochet off of stuff. So I am thinking it is probably possible to draw them into situations where they will damage themselves.
Yeah.
if we can find a spot where it's even a little bit repeatable, you know, we can dispose of a theoretically infinite number of them that way, because they'll never learn. Oh, those are the signal slots, aren't they?
Garrett. Scurries about like a mouse. And for what? Why not leave this place and try to destroy each of the servants? Oh, but there are 30 mansions too many to infiltrate in one night? You misspend your last hours of life. 'Tis equally dignified to laze in a field and await thy death.
Alright. That's one more servant worth of destruction there. How? What? You know what? That thing's just gonna kill me.
Yeah.
So we found the place where the signals are sent out. I mean, it definitely seems like Karis is already 100% aware of what we would be trying to do here, right? It seems like that objective about him not finding out your deal is failed from the beginning.
Yeah.
I was just seeing if I would trigger that dialogue from him, but I guess not always. Weirdly unreliable. Okay.
Who is Karis but the hand of the builder? What the builder wills, Karis does. What the builder wants, Karis makes. Praise to Karis and the builder.
Huh. I turned this off and I can't turn it back on, and I'm not sure what I accomplished there. Well, hopefully whatever it was important to Karis's plans and not to mine.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of sort of blind, just like touching stuff and hoping in this plan. I don't know where the hell this is. Well, we're making a lot of we're getting a lot of exploration done. We're making a lot of notes. We are not finding, like, how am I? We have to figure out where the instructions for the next piece are. Right. This is.
I'm wondering if there's some kind of key that will open the plans lockers
Yeah, there
in the
must.
plans room.
There
I know we
must-
got a key, but you tried that key, right?
No. We've never been near the plans room again since. It's worth a shot. We got this key just off of like some totally random person, right?
There was also a key we found in the plans room.
Oh, you're right. There was a key on the desk in the plans room, but like you would assume, that's not good security. Somebody would have just left it there? That's crazy. Okay. Once again, if this is not a trap on purpose, it's insane, right?
Mm-hmm.
Scouting orb blueprints. Put the key down. Jesus. Okay. Sentry, the act of focusing upon foes, known to cause said sentry to swiftly consume its fuel. Sentries in most instances have been placed in conjunction with watchers. Okay. The inherent delay of the watcher hath been known to compromise the security value of the sentry. Certainly true. The study then seeketh to combine the advantages of both. Thus far, our efforts have focused on the management of power ingestion levels. Okay, this is not useful. Yeah, this was set up for us in such a in a way that is so like, please wander into my trap. Okay, so instructions for making mines, and you do need 2 different machines for it. That sucks. Ugh, and every time we pick up a blueprint, it bounces us off of the key in our inventory. Regulating round. Okay. A gauge and a bantam node. None of these things are in the storage rooms that they're said to be in, by the way.
Okay.
The stuff that he told us to get from storage room 2, we got from storage room 1, and the bantam nodes were in storage room 2.
Okay.
Okay, integrate the gauge and the bantam node by using the linking machine in Factory Bay D. Okay. Well, we do know where that is. Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel silly for not like you thinking the key in here would be this key.
I
but,
didn't
like,
think of it until now either. So,
but like, it is a little crazy, right? Like, how does a flare require a metal plate? Okay, well, what we extremely do not need is flares. We've never gotten use out of a flare, I don't think. What is this? Alan Wake? Oh. Nope, it's just because sometimes that one was already unlocked, I guess. And this is just a... Alright, it's not a thing that opens. It's just a plate in the floor. Okay, so regulating round, we need to go back to Factory Bay D.
okay.
Which is mysteriously absent from our map, but we were there.
We were there.
It's over here somewhere? We didn't go in. It's here. That's why it's absent from the map.
Okay.
We just saw the plaque.
Gotcha.
Okay. We know how to do that, approximately.
How do you feel about the sudden inclusion of like a crafting mini game?
Well, I mean, it makes a lot of sense given, you know, who we're up against and like what the deal is. Like, I think this makes fuck. I think this makes fuck. Garrett, climb. Jesus Christ. Climb like your life depends on it because it extremely literally does. Huh.
Uh-huh.
There's a weird little room in here. Well, it's a safe spot at least. There's no way to get back out of this once you're in it. Alright, well, I'm gonna hop down there. I guess let's see what's what. Running around in here is way less loud than I was expecting. Oh. This is sneaky. This is Factory Bay D, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Alright, so there's a big one of those robots out there, I think. Pour source materials into chutes, 1 per chute, on side of machine. Signal thy friend standing on the control platform against the wall of this bay to activate the machine for thee. Well, I don't really have a lot of those. The control platform against the wall. This is not perfect darkness. And yet. Why? Why must there be 2 of them? Okay.
And you need to make the regulating round first and then combine it? Or...
Yeah. Okay, the chutes. So, yeah, this is the first thing. Regulating round, blueprints. A gauge and a bantam node. The linking machine. This is the sealing machine? Yeah, this is not that one. This is for
Okay.
combining the two things that... This is the other thing. We have enough water arrows to get rid of these two.
Okay.
And they're just wandering around inside the space. But there's that guy out there, too, who I also would like to get rid of.
Garrett, thou must prepare thy soul for the builder's arrival. Cleanse thy thoughts and accept his words. Embrace the coming of the builder's...
Shh. Place source materials into chute on side. Signal thy friend standing on the control platform. Okay. Shoot on side of machine.
And rejoice in the humble part.
Cool. Couple more water arrows. I am in perfect darkness, in theory. This is nightmarish.
Yeah.
All right. So there are these control platforms. I don't actually like that angle. I'll take that shot from closer. Okay, but that big one can't get anywhere near us here. Okay. I do feel like getting rid of the big one is maybe valuable. We have 5 arrows. We could clear this and both the little ones. And then we just have to be wary of what can be seen from the doorway.
Okay.
Provided that I don't fuck up at all.
When have you ever done that, sweetheart?
What is this? Unmarked key. Love that. Where is this? Huh. Okay. This has us up on the platform already. That's nice. I'm not actually sure how to get behind that thing cleanly. Let me have a look over here. Okay, so... yeah, this is the platform for both of the things. So I definitely want to put this down. And then now we can use a vine arrow, which you equip by pressing 8 on the number row, in case you're wondering why I'm struggling with it. Okay, so we can navigate that way faster than the elevator can, and much quieter.
Okay.
All right, the chutes on the side of the linking machine are... where? They must be over there. Let's let these things walk in and out here.
Mm-hmm.
We might not have to take any of them down. Or those might be the chutes right there, even. But it would be good to take them down, I think. We'll see how this looks. A couple more, like, largish explosives would be pretty all right.
Mm-hmm.
Building mines seems like a huge pain in the ass, though, and the mines are
Yeah.
somewhat awkward to use against the robots. go. Okay, that one needed to get out from under us. Nope. Not accepting that at this point in our resource situation. Alright, I'm just not. Like, it's one thing if I miss. It's quite another thing if I hit them and I just don't receive credit for hitting them. Darkness, darkness, darkness. Okay. I don't think it sees anything. Are you doing okay there? I'm sorry. Am I playing in like a very boring way?
No, no, I'm just watching.
I know this is a little more like desperately cautious than we usually do it, but
That's fun though.
okay.
I think that's what you want from the back half, the end, the home stretch of a stealthy action game, right?
Maybe.
It's that resource management that's, creating a lot of stress and tension, and then with those limited resources, you pull a rabbit out of the hat.
Okay, this is the linking machine. Where are the chutes on this thing? This is where stuff comes out. Oh, that's the chute right there. Okay. Okay. So, the linking machine, gauge and bantam node into the chute. You have to jump to get him to get on a ladder. And Garrett jumping and missing something is the loudest thing in the universe. Okay, the bantam node and a gauge. We definitely picked up. Here we are. Okay. Love to get on that ladder. So as not to make all that noise. Okay, right, and then the button's up there. Yeah, I definitely pulled this thing's attention. I think we can save arrows here. We do not need to actually fight this thing. I can avoid making too much noise in here.
Yeah.
Hi. Okay. Makes me a little nervous.
Yeah.
Any chance you could just, like, fuck off? Because I am trying to do something here. Maybe your back to neutral state timer could be a little faster? Yeah, it clearly knows exactly where I am, and it's just like... I wish I could tip it into the water, you know? Just
Yeah.
like, really use the environment against it.
That would be fun.
We might have to... This thing is such a problematic cheater that we might have to actually destroy it.
Yeah.
These carrots, as the vapors make them pure.
Okay.
Nay, they will wail and scream, most ungrateful.
Oh, come on! What the fuck?
Do you want to try climbing up your vine?
No, I'm gonna kill it. Fuck this thing.
Okay.
It and I have reached an end of our dealings. Just stop. Okay. Now I'm going to go check its little home chamber and just see if there's any... Nope, no resources. Okay. Alright, so now the only one we have still to worry about is the one at the doorway. Is that the right part? Is that what we wanted? A small hoop? A regulating round. I guess so.
Okay.
We have so many things in my fucking inventory. Here we go. Okay, regulating round, stage 2 piece into the sealing machine. That gets us a stage 3 piece. Then we just have to find factory bay E. This is less concerning. I think that'll be easy enough. So,
Yeah.
stage 2 piece on the regulating round into the sealing machine, which is on the other side of this wall. That thing doesn't quite have vision in the room. There's 2 of them out there. All of a sudden, it has vision into the room. Okay, cool. Hey, Vine, help me out a little. Okay. Okay, it's going back. I think that we can... Not only has it not gone back... wait, the one went back and the other one came in, I guess? Alright, well, there's not much we can do about this. We don't have enough arrows left to kill either of them, so... Damn it, Garrett. I can make that. Garrett could grab onto that. He just has to want to. There you go. He's got to believe.
Alright, you got your chutes.
Yeah. Alright, so... Stage 2 piece. And the regulating round is in here somewhere. So many things. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, now we have to go press the button. Huh. There is a robot where there wasn't one before. That's fun. Drop down carefully onto the table rather than the plating there.
Yeah.
Okay, we have, in theory, created the stage 3 part. I think the machine must have made a noise when we pressed the button. It's responding to that.
Okay.
Or maybe it's going back to neutral. Maybe it's one of the ones from over there. That is not what I was trying to do.
I mean, how much health do you need to complete this mission, though?
That's our part right there. Now we do so careful about falling. They are much more generous with the fall distance in this game, at least. than in the previous one. Okay. Stage 3 piece. Then we hide in here and figure some things out. Okay. So, with the stage 3 piece, what we now need to do is use a machine in Factory Bay E, the fusing machine. And Factory Bay E is known. This is a known quantity.
Yeah.
So, the actual best thing for me would be to go back through the hallway on the other side of this room. I'm going to be doing a lot of quick saving around areas where I have to fall because we really do not have a lot of health to spare.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, this is storage room 3. We found it. It's full of shit we don't need. Where was I? I was trying to get to... Oh, it's up there. This is where I was trying to get to. Well, does this... Wait, is there not a button? No, there's not. Okay.
I feel that it's rude that there is not a bunch of health potions laying around
Yeah.
in those storage rooms.
I guess we could check for that. I don't think there will be, but...
No, there hasn't been.
Yeah, it's worth looking, I think. Yeah, I was really expecting to be able to, get that elevator back up just like the loud, slow way, but apparently you actually can't leave if you didn't bring your own rope. Sorry, kids. It doesn't seem like there's anything unique in this. Never mind. What are you? A flux spheroid? Well, hopefully it's not fragile. But yeah, that's the only unique thing in here. Flux spheroid. What do you reckon?
That's when...
But thou wert no ally to me. Thou art not known for constancy nor loyalty. 'Twas from the folly of Constantine that I learned that. Yes, I know all about thy past dealings. Why else should I concern myself with the likes of thee? I wouldst have had thee under my control whilst dead. Indeed, I'd have had both.
Okay, this is Factory Bay E, sadly.
A flux spheroid is when you have the runs, but they're all circular.
Wow. I'm so glad you waited to deliver that at like maximum effectiveness. So we need a fusing machine. Boy.
That's a lot of... Oh, sweetie, there's so many robots.
I'm going to try to cross on this beam.
Yeah, I would... That seems like the best way to do this.
I think the thing to our right is the fusing machine. It's the only thing that has interactable levers.
Now, do you have any mines or frog beasts? Can you just toss them all down from here?
Seest thou my children?
Come on!
Children of Charis?
They can
Are
see
they
up.
not obedient? Are they not?
Okay. The fact that those things can... Oh, this is my last autosave, huh? The fact that those things... And that's why... The fact that those things can see up is a real problem. You know, I did that... I chose that path based on the generally unfailing wisdom that nobody in video games ever looks up. And that is a piece of wisdom that comes directly from this genre. Okay. So how are we gonna... How are we going to manage this? F9. So, there's no way to turn off the watchers, as far as we can tell.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way to cross that they don't see. There's little bits of darkness here and there. I wonder if there were places that were dark on top of that. It didn't seem like there was a lot of lighting variation. I'm in the dark. I mean, the only way to get past this thing is going to be to go directly under it. I am in the perfect dark. Fuck off. Yeah, I think this is the move. We gotta when the two little ones are going the other way.
I know not why you oppose me.
I have to drop down, climb over that machine there.
All human suffering and clear the path.
And I have to do it without taking a single point of fall damage. It's perfect. It's the perfect plan.
Twas the builder that smote them, the precursors. He gave them the power to bring about his paradise.
Oh, these things deal damage. I thought I was just falling on them, but they are not, in fact, machinery and art alone. They are actually dangerous.
But there was no ally to me. Thou art not known for constancy nor loyalty. From the folly
Oh, come on! I wasn't even close to that thing. Oh, this sucks ass.
We were enjoying this game so much for these last, like, 3 missions.
ally to me. Thou art not known for constancy nor loyalty. 'Twas from the folly of Constantine that I learned that. Yes, I know all about thy past dealings. Why else should I concern myself with the likes of
Oh no, there's no way to make it over this.
If had thee under my control, I was dead. Indeed. I'd have had both.
Somehow neither robot saw me? Okay, that gives us a window. This thing has to turn back the other way first.
Gosh.
"60 to stop me, but 'tis not to be. Thou art a lowly thief at worst, and at best, inconstant friend to the dead tree woman.
It's got me there. I am an inconstant friend.
Brave and good.
Huh, you can't actually fit through here. It's a lie. That's interesting. Also, Garrett has suddenly lost his ability to climb on stuff. Can I climb on this switch? No. Okay, so that thing is headed over here like it's aware of me, but it's stuck on that. Okay. Garrett, I for real... Yeah, there we go. For real need you to climb shit right now. Okay, place material or materials into basin on left side of machine. If it's left facing from the center of the room, that's the side we're on now. Flip lever to activate. Projects will emerge at basin on the other side. Okay. There's another book here, though. Journals of Brother Kelsis. Returning from Father Karras' sermon today, I found myself deeply troubled. He hath changed. I see now that I have observed this for some time without wanting to give it pause for thought. 'Tis chilling to listen to his sermon issuing from one of the children, that he cannot spare himself to venture from his chamber for even this purpose. The content of the sermon, too, was disquieting, suggesting as it did that none of us could ever be as loyal to the builder as a mechanism can. I mean, this is like the core of their beliefs, isn't it? You'd be as the cog.
Yeah.
Though I still believe unwaveringly in the blessing of the machine, the disfavor toward all things of nature hath swollen beyond my ability to affirm. And it seemeth to me that in his speech Karis did many times confuse himself with the builder, which be an indication I care not to think about. Many in the congregation did not seem to react to the sermon in the same way. They shouted and praised Karis as ever, but I suspect many of them no longer truly listen, for that they void their minds and behave as puppets. But I did see more than one with a pensive or grave countenance, and mayhap I shall find the courage to approach those friends soon in the Eastport Seminary to discuss these matters. For have we not been ordered by Karis himself to spend this next week away from Soulforge Cathedral? Yeah, so he's gooping the rest of the order as well. He is 100% on only the machine can survive. The machine and me, of course. All right, there's a sweet little hiding spot inside of the machine. That's rad. I need to be able to fucking... Where are the parts on this machine? This is the fusing machine. This is the right friend.
Are the basins on top of the machine, maybe?
They might be on the... No, they're on the front. It's like
Oh,
the left side of the front and the right side of the front. Okay, so...
Yeah, get it ready in your inventory, because...
But remember, once we get it ready, I have like 3 seconds to do the thing, or Garrett will unequip it out of just general bloody-mindedness. Okay, just keep rotating it to keep it live. Garrett, drop it. Fuck. Nobody saw nothing. Right? Nobody saw nothing? Okay. Now I gotta actually hit that lever. I hate that it's stuck on the corner right there. It's just
Yeah.
flipping back and forth right in front of me. Oh, come on. Just be somewhere else. You have so many other things to do. We have not the tools to bring down a single one of these fucking things. Alright. Alright. Going.
Assuming the blueprints didn't leave anything out, this thing ought to do the trick.
Okay. Well, they are...
Yeah, I alerted it, but it also lost sight of me. I'm in perfect darkness up here, and it can't bump into me. So it can't do that behavior where it knows but doesn't know and it just runs into you. But we are going to have to wait for it to fucking chill out. Okay. We have a good view of the situation from here. So, we have manufactured a guiding beacon. We have to... There's still so much to do. All right. I was kind of hoping we'd be able to knock out the conclusion of the series in a single episode. I don't think it's realistic because we still have to do the signal towers.
Yeah.
So, having now manufactured a guiding beacon and headed toward the second part of the plan, I think this is where we call it for today, right?
Yeah.
All right. That'll be it for us for right now. Thank you all so much for watching. This is a tight one. I don't hate it. I'm not like... I'm stressed. But most of the reasons I'm stressed are good reasons. There's also a little bit of other stuff going on, but mostly this is very good. Mostly I'm digging it.
Okay, but give us a health potion.
I mean, I had a health potion. I've just gotten hit a bunch of times. It's really on me. That's going to be it for us. I did all that part. Come back next time. That's where we're at. For, in theory, the violent conclusion to this. Listen, something really horrible is going to happen to somebody here. Of Thief 2, The Metal Age, and we'll see you then.